Art of the deal. Trump meets with NYC Mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani, says he's gonna change. Well. Zohran Mamdani talked that talk. He talking all that smack when he was running for mayor, blasting Trump. Even when his inauguration speech, he's told Trump to turn up his television or whatever, the corny thing he said, and talking big smack. And then now he went to the White House to bow the knee to Trump because he know he can't get anything done without the federal government. He learned the hard way. So we're gonna play some clips in here with what they had to say. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button. Share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. There you'll find a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my X account, so follow me there as well. All right, so let's get into this news. Now, this comes from Red State, and they report that on Friday, New York City Mayor-elect Zohran Mamdani met with President Donald Trump. It was a surprise pivot after the adversarial mayoral campaign, where Mamdani pledged that he would fight Trump and called the president a fascist despot. They call Trump all types of names and stuff, man. And then got to go and work with him, and it upsets their base because they really fell for it. They really believe that Trump is a fascist and all these other things that they call him, when it's really not true. But Trump in turn called Mamdani a communist during the campaign and grudgingly endorsed former New York Governor Andrew Cuomo because, quote, he is capable of it. Mamdani is not. To Trump's surprise, he and the proclaimed Democrat socialist Mamdani found some common ground on which to forge a less divisive relationship for the good of New York City. After the meeting, Trump declared to the press gathered, we had a meeting today that actually surprised me. He said he wants to see no crime. He wants to see housing being built. He wants to see rents coming down, all things that I agree with. We may disagree on how we get there. The rent coming down, I think one of the things I really gleaned very much today, we'd like to see them come down ideally, but by building a lot of additional housing. That's the ultimate way. He agrees with that. If I read the newspapers and the stories that I hear, I don't hear that. But I heard him say it today, and I think it's a very positive step. No, I expect to be helping him, not hurting him, a big help, because I want New York to be great. Look, I love New York City. It's where I came from. I spent a lot of years there. Now I'm right here. We took a big step back with the mayor we had, Dave de Blasio. De Blasio was terrible. He said, he goes on to say, I thought it was a tremendous setback for the city. I think this mayor can do some things that will be really great. Wow. That's big coming from Trump. But let's play this clip here.
We had a meeting today that actually surprised me.
My bad that I read that entire thing. I didn't know that was this clip. I didn't think this clip. I didn't think they had that clip there. My apologies for reading the entire thing and got the clip right here. Here we go. Sorry, y'all.
He wants to see no crime. He wants to see housing being built. He wants to see rents coming down, all things that I agree with. Now, we may disagree how we get there. The rent coming down, I think one of the things I really gleaned very much today, he'd like to see him come down, ideally, by building a lot of additional housing. Yeah. That's the ultimate way. He agrees with that, and so do I. But if I read the newspapers and the stories, I don't hear that. But I heard him say it today, and I think that's a very positive step. No, I don't expect. I expect to be helping him, not hurting him. A big help, because I want New York City to be great. Look, I love New York City. It's where I come from. I spent a lot of years there. Now I'm right here. We took a big setback with the mayor that we had, Dave de Blasio. I thought it was a tremendous setback for the city. I think this mayor can do some things that are going to be really great.
And I really do believe that. I mean, of course, you want the best for your city you grew up in, the town you're from. You want the best for them no matter what. Trump also made hay of how the legacy press was heavily invested in coverage of this meeting as opposed to other meetings Trump has held in the Oval Office with world leaders. So, yeah, we got that clip here. Here we go.
The press has eaten this thing up. You know, I've had a lot of meetings with the heads of major countries. Nobody cared. This meeting that you people have gone crazy. You know, outside you have hundreds of people waiting. This is just a small little group. For some reason, the press has found this to be a very interesting meeting. The biggest people in the world, they come over from countries nobody cares. But they did care about this meeting, and it was a great meeting. Go ahead.
Trump acknowledged the differences in their approach to leadership, but also assured that he sees Mamdani changing some of his views. Let's play that clip.
I mean, he's got views that are a little out there, but who knows? I mean, we're going to see what works, or he's going to change also. We all change. I changed a lot. From when I first came to office. It's now quite a while ago. It's quite a while. My first term was great. We had the greatest economy in the history of our country. We're doing even better now. We're doing much better now than we did even the first term. And I can tell you some of my views have changed. And we had discussions on some things. I'm not going to discuss what they were, but that I feel very confident that he can do a very good job. I think he's going to be. I think he is going to surprise some conservative people, actually.
Wow.
And some very liberal people. He won't surprise them because they already like him.
Wow. I don't know about that. I honestly don't know about that. But Trump further deemed the meeting a success because for him, it's about the well-being of New York City. And both Trump and Mamdani sought common ground to see how this could be done.
There will be topics that we disagree on. I think we'll probably come to a conclusion, and ultimately he'll convince me or I'll convince him. You know, it's for the good of New York. Ultimately, it's for the good of New York. I don't care about affiliations or parties or anything else. I want to see if this city could be unbelievable, if he could be a spectacular success, I'd be very happy.
Yeah, nobody wants the worst for New York. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if he actually come up with some good ideas. Mamdani come up with some good ideas to actually help New York. I doubt it. I've never seen socialism work anywhere. But I will say, though, it sounds like Mamdani backed up a lot with the socialism stuff now that he's actually in office. He's no longer trying to push for a whole bunch of free stuff now, it seems like, because he know there's absolutely no way to pay for it. But we'll see. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Leave y'all comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.